What's happening, biz? I'm Bike. It's your boy Organic Soul Gumbo, back in the kitchen with another edition. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get all your notifications when a video drops on this channel. Go ahead, leave a comment at the bottom. Let's get it. Now, if you haven't heard by now, the boy Young Dolph, it's Dolph, the king of the South. Fuck that, we gonna give him the king of the South. It used to be T.I., but Dolph did so much for his community and came up from the bottom as an independent artist. We gonna give him that king of the South title. We lost Dolph this week. R.I.P. to that man. But you know what, y'all? This video not about Young Dolph. We gonna look into the future. We gonna look into the future because this shit is a reoccurring thing, and we already know it's gonna happen again. But what we finna do, we gonna discuss who is next. Right now, I wouldn't even advise my child to be a rapper right now, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'd rather my shorty go fight in the military than to get in these rap industry, you know what I'm saying? Because look, you gonna get in the beefs. You don't know where these murders coming from, man. We losing rappers left and right. Think about this shit. We losing rappers left and right. Is the industry involved in it? As far as the higher ups, when we talking about the management and the actual people who give out the recording contracts, they very culpable, you know what I'm saying? They got a hand in it. They got blood on their hands, because when there's beef going on, these people don't step in and say, nah, don't make this type of music. They just sit there and collect the checks. So whether they saying, all right, go ahead, go hit this nigga or not, they definitely involved just by not saying nothing. So we know the executives, they involved in some kind of way, maybe more than we even think. See, they go that star ring right there. All these Empire artists with that star ring, you got to watch out for them boys. King Von had one, and Young Dolph had one. Look out, man. Empire is one of them labels, bro, that popped up out of nowhere. The guy that runs Empire looks like a complete sleazeball. I don't trust this man. I don't trust this cracker, man. Because you know why I don't trust this cracker? Because all our black young men that end up with this guy end up under the dirt. So I'll stay away from this motherfucker. Any rappers out there, underground rappers, I know you thirsty, follow Young Dolph example. You don't have to go sign with anybody to be successful, man. You could build your own empire. This is the age of the internet. Look what NBA Youngboy doing. He's doing it pretty much independently as well. That's why they don't like him and they want to take him out too. Because when you can create your own buzz and generate your own revenue, they don't like that. Everybody want to have a hand in the pot. You understand that? Everybody want to have a hand in the pot. So it's outsiders looking like these young niggas right here got to pay me. That's why we pay taxes. The higher ups always want to have a hand in your money. You know that. It's like the mafia. If you doing business in my town and I'm the mafia or the cartel, you got to pay me. You can't just freely make your money and think that you're going to walk around and just buy whatever you want and feed your family like that. It don't work like that. Because people always going to feel like they more powerful than you. And you know what? The gun, death is what feeds that, what fuels that. If I feel like I could kill you or take your life, I'll say anything to you. Or I'll treat you any kind of way, because I know the next thing I'm going to do to you is put you under the dirt. Then outside of these higher ups, executives, managers, and all that who want to move up in the rankings, if you know what I'm talking about, you got to worry about these little dusty ass rappers who your colleagues. You got to worry about them, because if you getting hot, that means I might be getting cold. And I'm not trying to get cold, because if I get cold, I can't feed my people. And if I can't feed my people, bitch, everybody going down. So before it get to that point, I'm going to look at the landscape. Who's my competition? When I was growing up, and I don't mean to sound old, but when I was growing up, the only beef we had as far as rap, the biggest beef was Biggie and Tupac. And really, them boys are just going back and forth. It was more about lyrical assassination at that point. But right now, it's a lot different. Back then, it was more about the art. Right now, it's more about the reputation and the recognition because of the internet. You see, the internet, You got to prove yourself every single day on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no life where you just an artist. You do your music, you do your craft, then you fall back, and then, you know, people just wonder about where you at, what you doing, what do you got going on. Now you got to check in with these fans every single day. So upkeeping that lifestyle is it's hard. And if you start off a certain way, you can't change, because your first impression is really your only impression. Once you change away from that, you could lose all your fans. So the way you come in the game is kind of the way you got to maintain throughout your existence in the rap game. And the thing about it is, you got to come in a little gangster, a little hard for people to listen to you, because that's just the vibes nowadays. So being a rapper right now is kind of like a death trap. And you got a lot of guys who not really about that life, who becoming rappers, they pretending, and then in the end, they losing their lives. Because they naive, they not street smart, they don't know what to look for, they don't know who the enemy is, they don't know none of this stuff. Because that's not really what, when you from the streets, you gonna be looking, you gonna watch your back, you gonna be watching for the cross, you gonna be having a weapon on you, you gonna have a bulletproof vest, you gonna be ready for everything, anything that come your way. But if you just basically an actor, that ain't gonna work. Why you never hear about Jay-Z life being threatened? You never hear about Dr. Dre life being threatened. You never hear about 50 Cent, Eminem. I'm talking about the top high level guys in the rap game. You never hear about these guys going through any problems where they might, you know, meet their demise. Why is that? Not only that, these dudes never meet their demise like the young guys do, because they already established. So now you got these young guys that come in. See, every rapper bringing another rapper. Even when you're a rapper, you don't have to have an art. You don't have to have a label to have an artist. So they bring these guys in, but who's pulling the strings? You got a puppet master somewhere that's taking these young men out. We got to find out what's going on, man. This rap shit is not like, when you're an R&B artist, you don't got to worry about getting killed. When you do pop music or rock music, you don't got to worry about getting killed. So you telling me these people don't have enemies? Everybody got enemies, especially when you got millions and millions of dollars involved. People not going to like you. But rap seems to be the only genre of music where you got to do your music and you got to worry about passing away. Why is it like that? Because it's got to be an institutionalized thing where there's a system, there's something going on. We definitely got hip-hop police. So think about it. What's really going on? So who gonna be next, y'all? Because we already know they don't give a fuck about us. We already know they looking at, I forgot where I heard somebody said the term rapper, they look at the word rapper as nigger. Rapper is the new nigger. You know what I'm saying? These people are artists. That's the first thing. That's the first step. Stop calling these guys rappers, man. Rap is a genre. They are artists. You know what I'm saying? You don't call somebody who do pop music a popper. You know what I'm saying? You call them a pop star. But you call them an artist before you call them a pop star. We need to start respecting these guys, man, so they can start respecting themselves. And if that don't work, then we need to just stop listening to this shit, period, man. Because this is our money, our attention. If you're not going to take that, man, and process it the right way and respect that, then you don't deserve it. This Organic Soul Gumbo, man, checking in, bro. I'm out of this bitch. Y'all like this shit? Leave a comment.